Hey guys, what's up?
My name is Mohit K. Kashyap. I'm from SUC College of Engineering. Today we're going to learn about different types of pollution causes and effects. So moving on to the next slide. So the first question that pops into my head is what is pollution? So pollution is defined as a contamination of the environment by foreign or toxic substances and excess forms of energy that are harmful for the environment. The substance or energy that constitutes a particular kind of pollution is known as the pollutant. Pollutants can be in the form of solid, gas, liquid, or energy. Pollution always has a source and a recipient. For example, a factory that produces harmful gases is a source of pollution. It ends up in the atmosphere and gets inhaled by human beings and other animals who are the recipients. What are the type of pollutions? Following are the different kinds of pollution. The first one is the first one being is air pollution. Second one water pollution. Third one is soil pollution. Fourth one is noise pollution. And that is all, my friends. And moving on to the next slide. So let us discuss in brief about the air pollution. Air pollution refers to the contamination of the atmosphere by harmful gases or particulate matter and chemicals. Air pollution leads to substantial reduction of the quality of air. It creates severe health issues in human beings. The major sources of pollution are industrial and vehicle emissions, wildfires, dust storms, etc. The poor quality of air in Delhi during winter is a perfect example of this kind of pollution. Smoke from agricultural fields from NCR, industrial and vehicular release of harmful gases, and particulate matter leads to severe environmental emergencies almost every year. So, what are the causes of air pollution? The major causes of air pollution are burning of fossil fuels in power plants and vehicles. Then, the second one is agricultural activities like aerial spraying of insecticides, slash and burn system. Third one is industrial release of carbon monoxide and other chemicals. Fourth one is methane from waste in landfills. Along with these causes, a host of other natural factors like volcano eruptions, dust storms, and forest fires also contribute to the growing danger of air pollution. So, what are the effects of air pollution? Respiratory diseases are like chronic bronchitis, emphysema, asthma, etc. Health issues in children impairing brain development, global warming, acid rain, and depletion of ozone layer. So let's move on to the next slide, guys. So what the hell is water pollution? The contamination of water sources beyond permissible limits is called water pollution. It includes the contamination of both water, surface water and groundwater. Most manufacturing industries require enormous amounts of water as an input in the production process. Contaminated water, which gets released into water bodies, lets chemicals enter into the food cycle. The availability of clean drinking water also decreases in the long run. The aquatic ecosystem can also yeah, get severely affected. Apart from human-induced factors, the over-concentration of certain minerals by natural processes also pollutes the water. This is called eutrophication. Three major parameters for assessing water quality are physical, chemical, biological parameters. Color, turgidity, and odor are the physical parameters. Presence of chemical compounds like sulfates, chloride, etc. is the second parameter. Biological parameters assess the presence of chronic matter like algae, protozoa, bacteria, etc. in water. Causes of water pollution are the first one is domestic sewage. Untreated sewage water that contains soaps, chemicals, food waste, human waste, etc. is the single largest source of water pollution. Industrial effluents. Manufacturing units are generally located near rivers. Untreated wastewater from other factories is high on toxic content and resistant to breakdown by microorganisms. Agricultural waste, runoff fertilizers, pesticides, and manure used in agricultural production contaminate the water. This process of toxic chemicals entering the food chain is called biomagnification. Spillage of petroleum products. Petroleum products contaminating seawater as a result of accident spill power is a regular news item. Effects of water pollution. So destruction of marine life and ecosystem, degradation of water quality and scarcity of fresh drinking water, waterborne diseases like cholera, typhoid, etc. Biomagnification. Let's move on to the next slide. So let's discuss about the soil pollution. Soil pollution refers to the contamination and consequent degradation of land. Presence of pollutants or contaminants that disrupts the balance of nutrients in the soil now is a growing concern. It leads to land becoming unsuitable for agriculture and barren. Soil contains many nutrients that are vital for friendly bacteria growth and cultivation. Overuse of fertilizers reduce the longevity of agricultural fields. The Green Revolution of the 1960s largely focused on increasing production of food grains by relying on such practices. Recently, awareness of consuming organic food has risen, and governments all over the world are promoting organic farming. Ingestion of food cultivated through fertilizer-intensive farming poses health concerns like cancer. So, what are the causes of soil pollution? So, overuse of fertilizers and herbicides in agriculture, then dumping of industrial waste and harmful chemicals, improper domestic waste management system, runoff of municipal sewage water, improper irrigation management leading to poor soil quality, degradation of fertile soil, inferior agriculture. What are the effects of soil pollution? Degradation of fertile soil, inferior agricultural produce quality, health issues as a result of biomagnification, destruction of soil ecosystem. So, what is noise pollution? Noise pollution is the presence of unwanted and excessive sound that harms human beings and animals. Noise has the potential to disrupt essential activities like sleeping, reducing one's quality of life. The Indian government had passed rules in 2000 that stipulated a permissible sound limits for different areas like residential, industrial area. Also, what are the causes of noise pollution now? So, noise from factories, noise from transportation systems, events and functions, construction activities. So, what are the effects of noise pollution? Mental problem like anxiety, irritation, partial or complete hearing impairment, then affect animals' ability to communicate, attract their mates, etc. So, moving on to the next slide. So, thank you guys. I hope you liked my video. So, bye guys. Good night. Have a good sleep.